But right now, it is time for our main event. The DEFY Tag Team Championships are on the line. The champions, Ethan HD, Mike Santiago, the Amerikan Gunz. It's their first title defense against the debuting Mexiblood, Bandido and Flamita, one of the most highly touted luchador tag teams since perhaps Rey Fénix and Pentagon Jr., the Lucha Brothers. They're here for one reason and one reason only, and that's to dethrone the Amerikan Gunz. It's our main event, and it starts right now. Mentioned earlier on, Friday night, March the 8th in Seattle, almost sold out. Standing room only tickets remain for that event. Go to DEFYWrestling.com right now, or you're gonna be shut out. The crowd clapping along to the familiar saxophone tones of Tequila. And oh, there he is. That's exactly what I thought it was earlier on. And they are dancing and having fun here tonight in Seattle, no doubt. Look at that. He's dancing. Oh my God. And there they are. Bandido and Flamita. Mexiblood. Their debut here in Seattle for DEFY. Everyone's dancing, everyone's having fun. These two gentlemen, highly skilled, highly agile. They bring everything to the ring that you would expect a luchador tag team to bring, and just a little bit more. Not been together as a tag team for very, very long, but you hear through the grapevine that Fénix and Pentagon are kind of looking over their shoulders a little bit. Coming up on March the 29th, DEFY is going to be taking part in Wrestle Summit in Wilmington, California, just outside of Long Beach in the LA area, hosted by PCW Ultra. And mark these two dates down on your calendars. Saturday, April the 13th in Portland, Friday night, May the 10th, back in Seattle. Tickets for both those events will be available soon at DEFYWrestling.com, and we're expecting them to go quick. There's Mike Santiago right behind him. Ethan HD, they've got the DEFY Tag Team Championships along with the 8X Grand Prix trophy. And my understanding is that there will be a yearly tag team tournament, and the winner of that tournament will get the trophy as a prize. And I'd imagine an opportunity at the tag team champions as well. The Amerikan Gunz in their first title defense here tonight against a team that they've never faced before. Certainly you can flip that the other way as well and say, well, Mexiblood has never faced the Amerikan Gunz. Who's got the advantage? Is there an advantage? Steve Miggs standing by with the official introductions.
This match is for the DEFY Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing the competitors and the challengers, Bandido, Flamita, Mexiblood. Their opponents are DEFY Wrestling Tag Team Champions. From Tacoma, Washington, Mike Santiago, Ethan
Referee Benjamin Roberts holding the titles up for all to see, and pretty healthy contingent of American Gunz supporters here tonight. We are officially underway. It's Ethan HD starting off against the fabulous bandit, Bandido. A lot of respect for both teams here tonight from the Defiance. The American Gunz representing DEFY as the first ever tag team champions, and their history in the Pacific Northwest runs very, very deep. Hence the respect from some of the fans, despite what at times may be questionable actions. No! Like that. Well, it's got a point. The Gunz in a position where they have to put their titles on the line against two men that, again, they're not familiar with, and who come in very, very highly touted as the current Crash Lucha Libre Tag Team Champions. Ethan a little hesitant going into that collar and elbow tie-up. And it is Bandido who takes the advantage. A side headlock. Each man countering the other. It is finally Ethan HD who gets a slight advantage. Drop kick in the corner, and Bandido is stunned. When we were talking about potential advantages, there's a tag. Perhaps that will be the difference. Oh! Flamita with a vicious drop kick, and now Mike Santiago tags himself in. I was gonna say the lack of tape to study on Mexiblood may be the slight advantage if there is one. Whoa! Flamita. Ethan HD answers. Running kick right into the sternum. Standing moonsault. Cover. Flamita out at 2 to his corner to the tag, and now here comes Bandido springboarding in with a drop kick. Tag was made to Santiago. Tag team champions. Whoa, just about to say they were on their heels. But now it is super kicks and heels, if you will, and everybody's chin and at all four corners. All thinking the same thing. I think the speed and the intensity that Mexiblood has shown in the early stages of this tag team championship matchup, the Gunz in many ways almost look like they don't know what's in them. Did you expect anything less? And perhaps that's some of that unfamiliarity. I don't know what Mexiblood thought that the Gunz were going to do there, besides exactly what they did. Santiago up to the plate. And a round tripper for Mike. Bandido. Uh-oh. Santiago with a flying forearm. That's Bandido on one knee. Flamita is crumbled under the turnbuckle. My God, Ethan HD with an inside-out moonsault off the second strand of ropes. Very impressive. Flamita trying to get back to his feet. Santiago ran right into a super kick. Reversal on the Irish whip. Santiago trips into the turnbuckle. Flamita misses, but makes the tag, and here comes Bandido! Flying crossbody. Bandido sends Santiago up, catches him with the knee, big uppercut. Now Flamita, DDT on the apron. Bandido to the top. Tornillo wipes out Ethan. Breathtaking maneuvers by the challengers in this title match. And you get the sense they're not done. Mix of blood. Stereo topes over the top. Flamita dusted himself off, his tag team partner Bandido doing the same. All the while, the American Gunz trying to peel themselves off the floor of historic Washington Hall. The challengers sending the champions back into the ring, not wasting too much time. They know full well the titles won't change hands on a count out. These two work in unison so fluidly. Wow. Flamita. Wow! Cover for the titles! And Santiago powers out. I don't even know what to call half this stuff. They're super creative. I know what to call that. Double kicks to the skull. Ethan HD charging in from behind. I have no idea what Mexican Blood was setting up for there. I don't know if tags have gone out the window or what the story is. This has turned into a Lucha Rules tag team match. No tags required. Ethan missed the first time with the kick, connected on the second. Face buster. Ooh, ripcord knee from in close. And a running shooting star press, cover. Flamita out at 2. Ethan thought that was enough. The Gunz discussing strategy. What do they got in mind here? Ethan has Flamita. Death Valley driver into Bandido. Santiago to put it away. Bandido recognized what was happening and whipped Ethan HD on the reversal into Santiago to break up the pinfall. You just get a sense right there of how exhausted these competitors are. You could hear Bandido trying to get his win back. Flamita, the monkey flip. Oh, huge power bomb. Flamita with speed. What a combination maneuver. Senton cover, no. So close to seeing new champions. Double super kick. Mexican Blood's not done. They still have something left. What are they going to pull out of their bag of tricks this time? Whoa! Cover! Santiago there at the last moment. An assisted corkscrew moonsault. Man, we were so close to seeing new tag team champions. What an atmosphere inside Washington Hall tonight. Super kick by Flamita. Ethan HD with a headbutt. Caught his opponent right in the chin. Big boot by Bandido. That forearm found its mark. Here comes Bandido. Oh, what a German suplex. Santiago quickly on the attack though. Fisherman suplex. All Santiago has to do is drape the arm over and potentially get the pinfall, but I'm not even sure he realizes where his opponent is, or for that matter, where he is. And I think the same can be said for Bandido. Flamita stirring. Bandido quickly with his wits about him. The Guns slowly to their feet. A stalemate as the competitors trade forearms in the middle of the ring. Santiago catches the super kick attempt, and oh! Guns were setting up for the 357. Mix of Blood turns the tables. Dangerously up top with Ethan HD, and what is on the way? Avalanche follow-away slam. Flamita with the titles on the line. Now Bandido going to the opposite corner. Asai moonsault misses. Splash off the top for the titles, and Santiago with a drop kick breaks up the cover. What tremendous action here at DEFY! Santiago is teetering. He is wobbly and spent. So is Flamita. But he nails a kick, caught Santiago in the ear. Double underhook suplex attempt. Countered by Santiago, and again, setting up for the 357. If Ethan nails it, it's gonna be all done. And the Amerikan Gunz retain.
Coming into this match, and still DEFY Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Ethan HD, Mark Santiago, Amerikan Gunz.
It is not always pretty. It is not always as they expected it would be. But time and time again, the Amerikan Gunz find ways to outwit and outlast their opponents. Mix of Blood nearly came into DEFY, into Washington Hall, and pulled off an enormous upset. But it is the Amerikan Gunz successful in their first ever title defense as DEFY Wrestling Tag Team Champions. see everybody on March the 8th, Friday night, right here at Washington Hall in Seattle. A match 20 years in the making. Tajiri and Super Crazy one-on-one at DEFY. And Ultimo Dragon will go one-on-one with Matt Cross. You don't want to miss it. Still some standing room tickets available. Go to DEFYWrestling.com right now. Friday, March the 8th in Seattle. We'll see you 2 weeks from now right here on DEFYOnDemand.com. And check us out on YouTube every other Thursday for classic matches. Make sure you share those with your friends. The Guns get the win tonight. But check this out. Next time on DEFY Now, they've got another huge battle when they defend the titles against Impact's LAX. Ortiz and Santana, three-time Impact World Tag Team Champions. It'll be another gigantic test for Santiago and Ethan HD, the American Guns, next time. For all of us here at DEFY, my name's Rich Bocchini saying so long from Seattle. We'll talk to you next time right here on DEFYOnDemand.com. Good night, everyone.